Hey everyone, this is a install, I don't know if I want to call it a guide, but helpful hints on how to install a Rotopax JL side mount passenger side, which would just be very similar to the driver's side, but you can see it has a P for passenger side. First thing I have here is, of course, a gas can. The mount is going to line here. First, we're going to install the actual mount device onto the circular mount. Then take these screws and screw it into these holes. Then we're going to mount this onto the Jeep. I'm going to show you more steps later on. These two holes and these down at the bottom go in these two holes, and we'll need to remove the step and put them into those screws as well. So it's going to kind of cover the logo. There is a place for the antenna to go through in the mount itself, right there. So we should be good. I'm going to give it a shot, and I'll try to do some step-by-step. Since I couldn't find any videos online with this product, I wanted to make something. All right, step one, I've screwed these two bolts into this. Step two, I'm gonna line this up and put these 4 bolts into that. The reason I want to do this first is because I imagine once I get the side mount on the Jeep, it's going to be very hard to access the back of this. I have checked, and if you're wondering, I was curious as well. When I put these bolts in, there is still, it's not going to touch the Jeep. Oh, that was smart. It's not going to touch the Jeep. There's still another, there we go, another ½ inch or so before it gets to the side, to the actual Jeep. So, all right, so we've got the 4 bolts tightened. So this is entirely mounted, feels very secure. The nuts have, they're locking nuts, they have plastic on the inside of them, so I don't feel like they're going to come undone at any point. So the next step is start taking bolts off the hole. All right, next steps here. I've got this on. What I had to do here was actually undid my step. I unbolted all the bolts, pulled it off. Had a lot of trouble since I have an aftermarket step with the size of the holes in the plate. I had to drill the holes larger. And once I got that, they fit in. This is just temporarily being held up here. Pro tip, I had to remount the disc here. You need to be sure this is going sideways. I guess you could have your can going long ways, but then you wouldn't be able to open your door. But in order to have the can going vertical, I had to be sure the bracket was going horizontal. Problem I'm having, interestingly enough, is in this aftermarket bumper, and I'll get under here and show you what I did. So I have 3 of these. Take that bolt off, take that one, and I have 3 sets of these. If you look at the green, where are we at? These layers of metal that are folded there, there's like 3 layers, and that works just fine. But over here in the front, there are like 5 layers here, so it's thicker. I was able to get this bolt in, but without a washer. And then this bolt, I'm not able to actually get in yet because of this thickness. Oh, this is the plate right here that we've added. And this is the car, layer, the steel for the car. And then this is my bumper, or my side step. So there's not enough sticking out there to really get a nut on. So I'm gonna work on that for a bit. And then I'm gonna fasten the top, and I'll let you see how it looks. Actually, follow up. This is not the plate. This is the plate in here. Let's see if I can pull that back a bit and show you. So the bigger, thicker one is part of my actual step. to the top of that is the plate that goes on the side, on the mount. Anyway, I know, sorry about the blur. All right, so here's where we landed. The bolts are in, antenna is on, brackets in. I am very glad I put the bracket on first. You can get some fingers in here, but I would see that that would be very hard to put that bracket on second, or at the end, I guess. I have a couple extra screws. They fit in these holes. I guess those are for like a gas can holder or something. I don't really know. The instructions are absolutely horrible. I mean, literally least descriptive. Not even all about this particular part. It's about this other can as well. And it makes no differentiation about what one is. I mean, this is what they sent, and I don't even have this other thing. So what we're gonna end up doing is putting, there it is, gas can on. Final process, final step, tighten that up. There, tighten that a couple times. Bob's your uncle. I guess you could even go a little tighter. There it is, sorry about that. Door still opens. Bonus. Otherwise, we're done. That was it. It took me by myself an hour or two with some learnings. So hope this helps somebody.